What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. When we left off,
We've hardly ever seen any of Phoenix at all this game.
he's been away for a while, but we're finally going back there in a second. We went to the Great Archive, found the secret room, and there's all the stuff about the Great Fire and the Great Vavitch. But
Yes.
since the last episode, we have kind of made a decision over here at Pixel Partners when it comes to this game. So you may not like this, but we have come to the decision that for the sake of the content and for time, we're not going to be hunting down the bonus puzzles or the hidden puzzles anymore. We are going to be focusing on just strictly wherever the game tells us to go.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. And obviously there's still going to be the puzzles that we have to do that are just part of the game. But when it comes to the content, I mean, we don't dislike the puzzles, but the puzzles also aren't necessarily our thing. And also the fact of with some of these puzzles, it puts a giant stopping point in the middle of the game to where for the past few parts, we've barely been making any progress at all because of puzzles inside each part, and we can only do half an hour at a time. So, like I said, I get that some of you probably might not like them. Maybe some of you guys like us screaming and suffering in pain. But we also want to enjoy it and make the experience enjoyable for getting the entire story.
Because I'm trying to help you not suffer. And
Very
it's
true
not
as well.
working, and it's just a horrible fiasco.
Or we both suffer in everything. So we are just going to progress forward with whatever the game tells us to do. So which means we're going to go to the bakery and go talk to Mr. Phoenix fucking Wright and Maya fucking Faye.
Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. Wonder that could be Mrs. Eclair's work. Let's go inside.
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night.
Why?
If there's nothing else you'd particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in. They're telling us, are you sure there's people around?
Yeah.
Do not start a puzzle with me, buddy. Don't do it.
He's gonna do it.
Evening, gents. Is Isabella with you? Do you know Isabella? Do I know her? There's a person in this town who doesn't know Isabella.
I didn't realize she was so famous.
I've known some ignorant people, but you two really do take the biscuit. If you knew her better, then I doubt you'd be spending so much time with her.
I was yawning. What's that supposed to mean? Isabela's a lovely person. I don't know how you can say that.
Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either. Okay. Interesting.
Is she related to the Great Vavitch?
Maybe. I mean, their names are only eerily similar.
Uh-huh.
Maybe she is the Great Vavitch. That's a hell of a feast they've got set.
Whoa. Welcome back. I prepared the evening meal already. Wow, it looks great. Hang on. Where's Isabella?
I'm afraid we were separated when she went to get that milk. She has not come back yet? Has she not come back yet?
Oh dear, maybe I was asking too much of her.
My apologies. I should have stopped her had I had the chance.
It's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
She'll never be back. She's never heard of again.
Let's go ahead and eat while we're waiting on her.
She will never return. It's the way this works. She's probably been arrested.
Will you stop? I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are much more enjoyable that way.
If only there's a lawyer who could represent her.
I've never had bread and jam that tasted this good before.
I hope Isabella gets back soon.
Oh yeah, you guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you?
Did you find what you were looking for? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
In truth,
Very,
we went there
very
to
far
investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle. Oh, right. A puzzle, huh? Yeah, I love those.
You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly.
Game? Well, we spent all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess. Indeed, it appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles.
Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? Kinda curious.
It would be my pleasure, Miss Faye. But if I had to explain it in words, I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle would be far more rewarding. Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about. Now then, here we have 2 long loaves of bread placed side by side. You'll notice that they form a number 11. Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get it. So that's what a puzzle is.
No, not quite, Miss Faye. The puzzle is what follows next. What I'd like you to try is, I'd like you to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11. A number lower? So how about if I take one of the loaves? However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type.
You need to add another loaf? Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower? I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle. Phoenix is...
Wait, I think I've got it. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. It's H. If I place extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0.
Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee.
Oh, come on. Can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right?
Oh my god.
Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach. You, think so?
That's such a you thing to do.
Most certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed to solve this puzzle. Now, let's think again.
Take a seat and leave this to a pro, Nick. How about this? She really said take a seat. You just take this new loaf and ta-da!
You bite it? Yeah, okay.
Now that's 1 minus 1.
Oh, fuck. Hey, the eating is cheating.
Really? Because it feels more like winning to me.
You're full of surprises, Miss Faye. I didn't expect that kind of innovation.
I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby.
But didn't Mr. Layton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type?
Huh? Seriously?
That's right, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can accept this as a solution to the puzzle. And now I need another piece of fucking bread.
Well, alright, but is there really another better solution?
Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution? I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. You both come up with such creative answers, I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now it's time for the solution. The important thing in this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added. If the new loaf is placed upright like so... What?
Is it 1.1? Oh, I get it. It's the number 1.1, right?
Never in my million years of when I've been studying this, I've been like, how the fuck do I solve this? I was trying in the background the entire time, like, I can make an N, I can make a U, I can make a lowercase n, 1.1, could you stand a fucking...
You couldn't stand it up unless you bit it, though.
Dude, for real. That's some round-ass something else. You ruin it by just smushing it on the ground. Hey, that's right. That's a lot lower than 11. Exactly, it's around the of your IQ when it comes to this stuff.
Oh my god.
In solving puzzles, there is never just one correct method. It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success. Right, I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else.
Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution.
I know you will, Maya. I know. You don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this? I'll stick with the good old regular breads, thanks.
That's because we're ace bakers. Oh my god. I guess we're better suited to using our hands and our heads.
Is that so? In truth, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon me saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you, but if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try.
Professor, they're a lost cause. Right now, there's something else we all need to try. Mrs. Eclair's freshly baked bread is getting cold, and I'm sure it tastes better hot.
Oh dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles.
And you eat, sleep, and breathe puzzles, Professor.
It's my entire existence and my identity.
It's not healthy. It's your personality. Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show such appreciation for my baking. When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Eclair, there's no limit to how much I could eat.
Was that a bad thing to say?
Uh-oh.
Luke!
His face! You shouldn't have said that!
Uh-oh.
Mama, aren't you a darling? Well then, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to bring out my special reserve. Hold on a moment. I'll just go and fetch it.
Right, I think it's time I start preparing tomorrow's bread.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm sure it must be that time already. Looks like
Luke,
what?
What have you done?
I don't know. Professor, what was that all about?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do seem struck. I do seem struck by the sudden sense of impending doom.
I'm scared. Sorry to have kept you waiting. There you go, have at it, but be warned, I won't take kindly to any leftovers. Whoa, this loaf! Wait, where did those two go? Miss Maya? Mr. Wright?
Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone. Well, have fun. I'm going to bed for the night. You said you could. You said you could have more. Not me. Don't put me in
You wouldn't
this.
abandon him like that.
Yes, I would.
Oh my god! Well, I'm stuffed.
I believe this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life.
Wait a sec. Just realized. We finished eating, but Espella still isn't back yet.
Oh, God. She went to the market, didn't she? Perhaps we ought to go and...
Oh?
Uh-oh.
Oh my, customers at this late hour? I'm sorry, but we're closed. Oh.
Hi. That's him! That's the man over there! So he's the one, is he?
Just a minute. What do you think you're doing barging in here like this?
Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency.
But what are you going to do?
You there, Porcupine Head. You're coming with us. Huh? Porcupine Head? You don't mean me, do you? Who else in this room fits that description? Well, you, but... Certainly you would appear to be alone in that particular front. Oh, I wish I had a top hat too right about now. Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going.
What's happening?
Huh? What do you mean? Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course.
What?
The... court?
What? Mr. Wright, what did you do? Yeah, Nick, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. The only thing you could accuse me of is making bread that's too good to eat.
Uh-oh.
This man is not the one who's on trial. In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court? That's simple, because the girl has requested him, of course. Girl? What girl? Naturally, the girl facing trial for this evening's crime. That heinous witch. Miss Espella Cantabella, no less. Oh, fuck.
Huh.
To be continued? To be continued.
Yep.
Of course she was gonna get arrested. Of course!
That's your new favorite thing.
Of course!
Just Emma saying of course.
Oh, God. There's a lot of puzzles that we missed.
Yep.
Thanks, Riddell. Do you want to save it? Of course. Well. I missed it by that much. But you know what? I have a second save slot now for the chapter 2. So, alright, cool.
Hello?
Drip, drip, drop.
There's milk.
The crescent moon.
We don't want no fuss and we don't want to hurt you, alright?
Those fucking teeth.
For your money, that's all. And you'll give it to us, won't you, without any fuss?
What?
Magic. Holy shit.
Huh.
Espella?
I like my bandits like my chicken crispy.
Oh my god.
God damn. Huh. Well,
Chapter 2, the Fire Witch.
Spell, you got some splaining to do?
Oh boy. She got some esplaining to do.
Oh, what?
Get it?
Yes. What is this place? The room is lit, but it's still somehow dark.
The room is lit.
The atmosphere feels heavy.
Nick, what are we doing in a place like this?
How should I know? We're just a couple of bakers, but I don't think they brought us here to make bread. Yikes. Is it me or is that guard staring daggers at us right now? I'm going to assume that's Espella.
I guess so. Mr. Wright, Maya. Yep. Ah, Espella! What exactly is going on? I kind of lit 2 people on fire. What? I'm sorry. I was the one who sent for you both.
You sent for us?
I'm being put on trial.
But wait, what happened?
I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on. I didn't do anything wrong. I couldn't possibly murder anyone. Murder? I beg you, Mr. Wright, please, I need your help. Just one more time.
Huh? You need my help? What can I possibly do? What do you mean one more time? Espella, I'm just a baker. The only thing I know about law is how not to get on the wrong side of it.
Wait, hold on a sec. Espella? What did you just say? You said you needed Nick's help just one more time?
One more time? Hit me, baby, one more time?
I don't know, Britney Spears. I'm not quite sure myself, but when the knights came and took me, a vision suddenly appeared in my mind. It was Mr. Wright. He was fighting for me, defending me. That brave blue figure, clear as day.
No, you're thinking of the blue badger, alright? Let's get this straight here. I was fighting for you? No, wait, that's impossible. I mean, it's like I already said. I'm just a baker. I have a hard enough time rolling dough, let alone defending someone in court.
Oh, God. This is the second time Phoenix has had amnesia. This isn't even really amnesia. This is just an overwrite.
Yeah.
Overwrite. Ha! I thought the same thing too at first, but I don't think that's quite true. You and Maya, at some time, somewhere, you helped me. You fought for me as a defender.
A defender?
Don't they call defense lawyers here? It sounds kind of badass. What's wrong, Nick?
I wish I knew, Maya. But hearing Espella mention a defender, I can't help but feel something inside of me just burning at the mention of it. Accused! Defender! It is time. Head forth, you two.
Head forth? Where are we going exactly?
To the courtroom in which today's trial will be taking place. The Chamber of Fire.
Chamber?
Of fire? Make haste. If you are but a moment late, a guilty verdict will be delivered immediately.
What? No way! Mr. Wright. I'm truly sorry, Mr. Wright. I know this is all so sudden. It's a lost cause, isn't it?
Yeah, I should go back home. I'm sorry. Knew you well. Well then, let's head inside, Espella.
Huh?
This overwhelming pressure. It feels so familiar somehow. Almost like deja vu.
Mr. Wright.
Let's go, Maya. Maybe we'll get a better idea once the trial gets underway.
Deja vu, I have been in this place before. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do it, Nick.
Okay.
She just keeps going off.
This place looks terrifying.
Oh God.
What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
It's a witch trial.
I'm not a witch! Please! Please
Are we about to watch death?
Reconsider. I'm not.
Witches are to be cast straight into the
Oh my god! Wow!
No.
Huh.
He's like,
So this is the witch's court.
he's like, holy shit!
Damn.
Oh my
That's
god!
pretty metal.
Oh my
Wow.
God. So, how are you feeling, Nick?
I feel like I just fucking watched someone get murdered in front of my eyes. Yeah, it's pretty fucking interesting.
Oh,
I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now.
huh?
The butterflies in my stomach. Tension so thick you could slice it with a knife. All of these feelings. These are all feelings that I'm definitely familiar with. Anyway, we're here to fight for Espella and get her out of this place and not dropped into that pit of fucking fire.
That's right!
Could you imagine if our game over in the trial is just her getting
my
dropped into the
God.
fucking pit? Like, that'd be so fucked up, but also interesting if that's what they actually did. Like, it'd be a bold
The
move.
court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
That sounds like... Where have I heard that voice from?
I'm not
I've heard
sure.
that voice before.
You're gonna have to think up a new judge voice.
Defender,
Yes, Your Honor?
yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker.
Oh my god.
Baker?
That runs off the tongue so well.
See, it's our judge.
Yeah.
I want him to represent me.
Oh god, she's already in there.
Yeah, she's already hanging up
This
there.
court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
And you chose a baker.
Very well. At any rate, the result of this trial shall not change.
What?
That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor assigned to this trial.
Oh, that's what they call prosecutors?
Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier.
No one's there.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges.
Nah, if he could just not show up, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
An Inquisitor of high caliber, but if he does not come forward soon, this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this Baker.
Hold it!
Is this Inquisitor Barnum,
Is
the one
it
that everyone
the
swoons over?
Apparently. I see why.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are you prepared to cross swords?
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, am indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
Bless you.
I have never seen a more Capcom-looking character in my
I know,
life.
right?
And then there's Phoenix.
It's like, bro, you realize this isn't Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
Like,
thinking.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
I would love to bring my baking's knife, please and thank you.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side. Now then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
What? Why is everyone gotta make
My
fun of me?
name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker. How many times will they make me say it?
A baker?
He's like, what?
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
I am miserable.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection.
What? What?
For the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
That's it, Barnum. Put another one out of their misery.
Oh, God. This trial is pointless. Hand down the verdict already.
Put that doughy defender to trial too, I say. Barnum. Barnum. Barnum.
Terminate.
Oh, boy. What is all this excitement? You'd hardly think this was a courtroom. Crowd doesn't seem very interested in law, that's for sure. Like they're all just hoping for a guilty verdict.
Sounds like crime.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement.
It's literally the judge, but
Yeah.
with like an executioner's robe on.
Yeah. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is that acceptable, Sir Prentice Baker?
He's been demoted!
As you wish. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday, there was heavy rainfall in the area, which gave way to sunshine, which came just in time for today's parade. Although a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more. That must have been when Espella and the others were at the Great Archive. It continued to rain until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on that very same path.
Oh,
On
God.
that forest path, two rogues named Robs and Mug are said to have accosted the accused. The wizard or sorcerer, perhaps based off of whichever path of knowledge you decide. One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense.
I see. Robs and mugs.
Fucking great
Those
creativity.
two have appeared in court a number of times in the past.
Two rogues, huh? That's my thought exactly. So far it may appear that the accused was more the victim, however this situation soon changed.
I know I said this place was like D&D when we showed up, but dear God.
That's right, the accused Espella Cantabella cast a cantrip, known in mercilessly murdering her two assailants.
Produce flame.
Cantabella?
That girl, isn't she?
I always knew she'd look suspicious.
Not so loud.
Yikes. There's that weird excitement again.
Witch trials, man.
I believe we now fully grasp what happened. It's getting late already. Let us begin the trial. Inquisitor Barnum, you may now begin.
As you wish, my lord. The Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder.
Oh boy.
Eyewitness testimony? Huh? Look, this trial is finally getting underway. I can't back down now. I have to fight. But I'm just a simple bread-making baker, living a simple bread-making life. The situation is more twisted than a pretzel.
Phoenix, that's not your backstory.
And I'm stuck in the middle of it.
It's not your background. Your background isn't baker.
But I have to do this save Espella. Okay, let's see if I can untwist this testimony and put this thing to bed. Or I can put it to bread.
Oh my God. What the? There's the goat lady.
I love them all. Allow me to welcome you all. Now would each of you please state your name and occupation?
Hold it!
He's like, that felt
Hold
good
on a
to
second.
say.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Sorry to explain, Sir Prentice Baker. This is the eyewitness testimony. Yes, I understand that, but there are 4 witnesses.
Indeed. This many people inside the courtroom could pose a health and safety issue.
6 feet, please, everyone. Your Honor, that's not quite what I meant. Witness testimony are supposed to be done one by one, as in one witness at a time. Not that I know this or anything as a baker.
No, I think an instinct of his
I
is
know.
coming in. Oh God, what was her voice? She's crushing that poor goat though.
I don't know. You should probably hurry up and think of a voice for that goat dies.
What are you talking about, child? We've been here all night defending that.
I know it wasn't her voice, but I don't care.
That's right, young man.
Oh,
We
God, his
witnessed the
eyes.
very hand of fate reach out to us this evening.
She's cute.
Yes.
Could we hurry this along, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves as much as my boss wishes they would.
The path of knighthood is the largest one.
Oh God.
But I remain steadfast in my resolve as I travel down the
There's
long
always a
road.
witness that has that voice for you.
I shall not falter. I will be victorious. Who cares? Just question them on all at once.
We already know the girl in the cage did it. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, finishes already. Exterminate. Annihilate. I'd like to go back home and get to bed.
Smile.
Burn them. Burn them. Burn them. Oh my God.
God, this is a lot like freaking Great Ace Attorney, where they have a bunch of people up there
Yeah,
at once.
I believe this came out before then, so let's see how many
Yeah.
things mold into it. Did you want to
When
read
you
this
say
quick?
this again, state your names and occupations.
And we will state those names and
Next
occupations next time.
time.
Yes, you did it for me. Thanks, Judge.
You're
That's my
welcome.
line. Stop, though. That is the Phoenix Wright line.
Do you want to go in the Hellfire Pit next?
I mean, I might bake like bread if you do that, so... He did call me kind of like a doughboy, so
you will
at this
die
point...
doing what you love then, baking.
Thanks, man.
Come on, that was good.
No, that was excellent.